Welcome guys back. My name is Senki from digislots, and today we talk about Beelstarmon. Beelstarmon is one of my favorite decks. I was soon playing it as it comes out with the Icemon Scatter Mode package. Was pretty broken, but sadly we got a banned list. Things got nerfed in the deck, but don't mess you with your hopes because I think this deck is really good. If you saw my tier list, I placed it really up high and I have the best solution for you guys here. But first, right, left, hit the thumbs up button for more awesome content and subscribes because we are on my way to 1650 subscribers. I would really love to hit that to hit more subscribers and more fans here. If you have anything to say about Beelstarmon, what you guys playing, what you thinking out, let me know in the comment section down below. And for the giveaway, you need to be a subscriber, like, and let me know what is your favorite deck in the EX06 meta. Send it to your friends that we can hit the goal and you can win Imagine Met or a display what I get from or what I'm buying from my sponsor by Yu-Gi-Oh shop. I will post the links down below, making really good prices. In margin mets you can spare 5% with digislots 5, and BR Yu-Gi-Oh shop has really good on sale pre-release prices, and they have a sale pre-release for a Digimon set as well, but you can look up at the page. It's pretty cheap. Maybe you buy some displays there. Let's go into this nice deck profile. Okay guys, we are right now at the deck profile, and I'm missing some cards because I didn't gather from the spot stage, but I will do after deck profile cards you can put into your deck what is really cool as flex spots. And we start with our egg, that's for Tsunomon. Why we playing Tsunomon? Tsunomon is good because your turn, once per turn when you trash a card in your hand, you can trigger draw one. That's really good. You can play Digimon as well if you want to suicide your stack, but you play the Garou package like always because it's a really good package to play right now, and that's the reason why you playing this egg and nothing before. So it's a purple egg we playing. These are two flex spots you can play. I tested them at it was really cool to have him. It's a really nice card to additionally, but I want to play the 4-cost Met and the Metagarumon Ace you can play if you want to, but I think the deck is thinner or better if you play or less combo things with Melda. And I will swap them for the ST6 Garumons. I didn't got them. The Garumons all didn't come right now, and that's a problem. But there are your two flex spots in your deck you're having. You can play these cards as well, but I will talk later on that. What we are playing right now is two of the Gazimon. Stopping your opponents to get memory is really important in this meta right now. Of course, the opponents have a lot of utility and stuff that you can get rid of, so you can get rid of your Gazimons pretty easily. But with Nailbone and hard playing, you can then give your opponent hard time to killing you. Let me put the light a little bit down. There we go. And what we're playing for as a one-off is one of a Psychmon and one Gabumon, because Gabumon is limited at one. We can only playing as one when attacking, draw one, discard one is pretty amazing. So we're having one Gabu counter for our Tsunomon X. What we're playing is the 4ST16 Gabumon. It's the holiday version. Start of your main. If your opponent has a Digimon, you gain one memory, and when taking once per turn, draw one card and trash one card is pretty good. Like this Gabumon with 1k less and having an start of your main effect is pretty cool. What we're playing then is one of the Gabumon X, one of the blue ones on play with the top 3 cards of the deck, add one card with Garou on its name and one XR buddy among them, and place the rest of the bottom of your deck. And we want to play as soon or as many Gabu as X. That's the reason why we're playing 4 of the Gabumon X. You can cut this out if you want to, but we don't have other Gabumons that we can swap in because this one is limited. You can play the on deletion, but like I told you, you don't want this deck to be on deleted. That's the reason why we're playing it. The new Gabumon, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 2 cards of Garumon or is anybody in their names among them to your hand, and place the rest at the bottom of your deck and trash one card from your hand, triggering then your egg. It's pretty amazing. As inherited, when this card with Garumon or Omnimon in its name would be deleted in battle by returning 2 non-Digimon egg cards from your trash at the bottom of the deck, prevent the deletion, so you have protection in your stack as well. This goes for our rookies. We're playing in total. You can evolve that Tsunomon and Gabumon for 0. That Gabumon for 0. So you don't pay the 1 like I told here. So we're playing a lot of synergy with our X and stuff. For level 4, Wonky Kakumon Promote with Nailbone having an additional swing is pretty nice to revive him from the trash back into your field, and then swing is pretty good, makes good aggression. We like that one off. Sorry. We got 4 of the Garurumons, X antibody. When you're evolving, draw 2, trash 2 cards. If Garurumon X antibody in its name, you need to promote it and then evolve up into it. It's pretty cool, and then you gain more memory, and it's inherited. You have a protection as well. It's pretty nice. It's pot of greed, but better. These are for the Garurumon starter deck, where the other Gabumons coming out. I will showcase that later on. What this card has a security effect and draws 2 cards is pretty nice, but that's your 4 Garurumon slots. I don't have the card right now. Post making me kinds of trouble. I need to take some risks, but these are our level 4. That's why I said I want to play more level 4s. So we're having 2 more level 4 in the deck, and then we have additionally 6 Garurumons for our Garuru X. Is pretty intense. So this will I'll be playing right now. But I can give you a main. I will post a link down with the whole deck list like it's shown on DigiDev, no problem at all. Then we're playing 2 Garurumons. When attacking by trashing 1 card in your hand, you can unsuspend this Digimon, what makes pretty cool and aggression, and as inherited you don't use it because you use level 6, but if you use the Melga Ace by trashing 1 card in your hand, you can delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, and you can play this as a free off if you want to, and can only play one of the Garurumon X antibody, but I like Garurumon by trashing 2 cards in your hand, unsuspend this Digimon, so you can unsuspend this with this effect and then evolve up to this, that when attacking only, but then can use the inherited effect. And then if you unsuspend it, you can evolve over that and then use the effect again when attacking. And then if Garurumon or X antibody is in the evolution cards, you may return the Digimon card with Garurumon or X antibody in its name from your trash to your hand. You recycle them again, what is pretty cool. So having additional swings is pretty nice. For our level 6, the Beelstar is a star. You want to fill your trash with options to play her lower in your grave and then play her out, take your option in your hand and use it. Be playing as additional 1 room mode for all the spam stacks. We can evolve up to that if we have a lot of memory. When not, we can just evolve for 5 over our Beelstar and make minus 5000. It's pretty cool. You can play 2 if you want to, or you can play 1 like me with a Defixmon to having the control over the Anumbusmon deck right now, spamming a lot of things like Bloomlordmon, get rid of that, and a lot of people playing a lot of decks with Tamer, 3 Digimon on board, 2 Tamer, and then you can smash down the Defixmon and punish them. Is pretty nice as a reward. Then we're playing 3 of the Rabbit's Barrage. Rabbit's Barrage is pretty good because we can delete one of the highest levels right now because we have level 7 and higher, and the problem here is because Fly Bullet only 2, because Fly Bullets delete only level 6 or lower, you can cut 1 Fly Bullet if you want to and can put 1 Rabbit's Barrage, but I like to mention that not every deck rushing level 7, so you can reveal your Rabbit's Barrages. You have both in grave, you have always the option what you want to use, but I will go for 2 and 3. Then we're playing 2 of the neighbors like I mentioned that reborn our stuff back, and playing 1 of the calling. If you have problems for the rune mode, then you can pick up your rune mode again from your grave and revive it, and can play multiple options with that. That's for all the purple options we're having in the deck. We're playing 1 Metal Storm. When this card will use, if you have a Digimon of X antibody in the solution cards in play, reduce the cost by 2, what is pretty cool, and return 1 of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon in their own hand, and unsuspend 1 of your Digimon with Garurumon in its name. I think you don't will use it, or just you can unsuspend your Garurumon then if you swung, but sometimes your opponents, or in this meta right now, all cards like suspending him, bottom decking, destruction, bounce, a lot of is there. I think not that your stack will always survive. We're playing 4 Kakaitas because Kakaitas is pretty broken. If you have the blue Tamer or playing the Met, then you can always be using it from your hand. returning more Digimon into the opponent's head is pretty good. We have no level restriction here, what makes it pretty nice, and it's easily done for the Digimon security, always nuts. We're playing one of the Happy Bullet Chara Ring. It's pretty cool. All of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. We don't playing Howling Crusher, we don't playing Gewaltschwärmer, we're playing none of that because we don't need it. We're playing one of the X Antibody Protoform. It's pretty nice to skipping an evolve to healing one, and it's always be trading as X Antibody, and with the effect down below we have another protection in our deck what we need. And then for the finish we're playing 2 Met. We have a Memory Tamer. It just costs 4, but we can always to 3, what is pretty cool. And if we're discarding a card, we can tap the Tamer to gain additionally 1 memory, so we added 4. So we can choke the opponent with the room mode at 1, what makes it pretty good. And yeah, this was the whole Beelstarmon deck list. And we see us now what you can play as nice tech or spice in the deck. And we see us there. Okay guys, some cards for the last thing of this video. I will mention you can play in your Beelstarmon deck if you want to. Are the Garurumon I showed you guys. This one you need to play a 4 of. Security, you might play 1 Gabumon or 1 Tamer card with Medicine and its name from your hand. It's pretty insane. Yes, you have a low percentage to hitting that met with the Gabumon, but it's pretty good. And when you're evolving, draw 1, then trash 1, and when attacking, draw 1 and then trash 1 card from your hand. Cycling and getting the Beelstar stuff in the grave is really good. I say that played it as a 4 off. This one I play as a 2 off when you don't see it, but they said don't have the 1 evolving effect. It had the old effect that you guys can draw 1 and trash 1 when attacking. I know you don't see it because of my camera, I'm sorry, but this one is the older one. You can play as always 1 copy of the Mega Ace, trashing hand cards and maybe skip your opponent's turn. You can play 1 Late Man of Friendship, that you can play out again your Garurumon at the end of a turn, or Gabumon or whatever. You can play an Ice Wall of opponents stopping, swinging a lot of times versus you. It's pretty cool as well. You can play the Mat, your turn. When you're promoting, you get 1 draw and 1 memory, and 1 of range if you don't play, but the 1 draw 1 memory is pretty insane. And if you're promoting always Gabumon in 3 turns, this Mat makes so much value, it's insane. I saw some guys playing the Supreme Cannon. Main, return all of your opponent's Digimon 3000 DP or less to its own hand. If you have a Digimon play with Garurumon on its name, return all of the opponent's Digimon 5000 DP or less to its owner hand instead, versus Psychmon or Gazimon and stuff like that hurting you. Then you can always play Supreme Cannon as well. That is no problem, but then you need to be having a blue source always available. And if you swing with your Garurumon and they inting, then maybe playing the Meta Ishia blue in your deck. This was for my whole deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed my Beelstarmon deck profile. Let me know in the comment section down below what you are playing in your Beelstarmon, or what you guys are playing, or what do you think about Beelstar. I think this deck is really nice for the meta right now. Maybe you can play more Defixmon in your deck as well, if you have a lot of Manubismon in your locals, and then playing Defixmon for 3 or for 2, and then going into Beelstar for 2, and giving your opponent 1 Nabon, or deleting the last stuff on the board, having 2 big things coming out. Then next the Gabumon swings, having a lot of cards in their hand and finding the next pieces. It's really insane, the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much guys for watching. As always, stay healthy. Your Senki, I'm out.